Hey everyone, welcome back to the Literary Layer. I'm LA. Thank you so much for joining. And I know it's been a while since I've made a video. A lot's been going on. A lot of positive changes have been happening in my life. And the most positive, the most important one is I just had a baby girl. She's 4 weeks old today, so I really haven't had time to film. And when I try to film, she lets me know that she's not a fan of my content creation. So I'm trying to get this in really quickly. Hopefully this will be less than 5 minutes. I'm going to discuss everything that I'm currently reading as well as books that I've recently finished. All right, so the first one that I'm reading is 1984 by George Orwell, and this is a reread. The first time I read this was the ebook version. I'm currently reading the physical copy, and I'm going to switch to my ebook because I recently found my Kindle and it's been missing for a few months. So I was glad to find that it's been a little bit easier to read with the baby. You know, when I have some downtime, when she's taking a nap or when I'm holding her, it's a bit easier for me to read with my Kindle. So I'm going to switch to that. I've already downloaded it from Libby, so I don't have to pay for that. The next one that I'm reading and I'm really loving is by, I think this is Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Excuse the pronunciation, I'm pretty sure that's not how to pronounce it, but I'm reading The Little Prince and I am really loving this book so far. I know it's going to be one day I'm going to reread time and time again. This is my first time reading this, but I bought it because my son asked for it and I'm glad he did because I'm really loving it. It's a beautiful story so far. So the next one is Flowers on the Moon, and this is by Billy Chapa. This is a book of poetry, and I am really loving this one. It seems like the themes of most of the poems that I've read so far are centered around self-love. The next one is Why Are All the Black Kids Sitting Together in the Cafeteria? This is by Beverly Daniel Tatum. This is the 20th anniversary version. So I think she wrote this originally back in 1997. And so this is the newer version, which is still a bit outdated because most of the statistics in this book are from 2014. So I'm not sure how the data has changed since then. If it's pretty much similar or if it's changed a lot. But outside of the statistics, I'm really learning a lot from this book, and I think that it is really good so far. So I'm 116 pages in on this one, and hopefully I'll finish this one within the next week or two. And the final big boy that I'm reading is Les Miserables by Victor Hugo, and I am really loving this one. I have the Penguins Classic Deluxe Edition, and this is translated by Christine Donaher. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Donaher. But I found out about this from watching Steve Donahue's channel, and Classics and Company is doing a read-along for this with the host Micah Cummings, and they also have a Discord channel where we can discuss this book. And someone in this channel actually recommended the podcast for Les Miserables. There's a podcast, a companion podcast that I'm listening to after I read the sections that she says she's going to go over. It's helping me to better understand the time period and what the author was trying to convey in his writing, as well as to better understand some of the translations. So I'm really loving this one. This is going to take me a while to get through. But we have until May 15th, so that's 6 weeks to finish this. I'm not sure if I'll finish it within 6 weeks, but I am aiming to do so. I am currently on page 45. So yeah, Les Miserables. I actually have one more that I'm currently reading, and that is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F, and that is by Mark Manson. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have heard of this book, and I'm reading this one. I am about 25% in, and I'm liking this one so far. This one's more like a self-help book, and I really do not like self-help books, but this is one that I am enjoying. He has a lot of funny lines in the book, which really are like true and realistic, and there's just no sugarcoating in his writing. So I'm liking this one. And now to what I've already finished, and I read these in March. This was The first one is The Lost Apothecary, and this is by Sarah Penner. This is my first book that I read this year because with pregnancy brain, I just really couldn't concentrate on anything else. I had so much brain fog. I just can't remember anything. I couldn't remember simple words. I couldn't think of what I wanted to say. So I'm glad that pregnancy brain is gone and I can think more clearly now. And I can enjoy my books right now because I went for about 3.5 months with no reading because I just couldn't do it. But this book I've had on my shelf for a long time, and this is part of my Read What You Own challenge. So I was trying to get rid of some of the book, well, not get rid of. I'm trying to read some of the physical books that I own, and I'm glad that I picked this one up. It was not what I expected. I'm not sure what I thought this book was about, but I really enjoyed it. And I also read James Baldwin, Giovanni's Room. I really love this one as well. I can't wait to read more of his works. This one is about David, and he's really, grappling with his sexuality, and he goes through different phases in his life of where he's experimenting and basically just trying to see what he likes. I don't want to give away too much, but I enjoyed this one. This is Giovanni's Room, again, by the also famous James Baldwin. Well, that's it for me. I am going to get back to mom life, my mom duties, and I hope that you all are out there reading some good books as well, and hope to see you soon. Bye.